back in episode number 3 of mini seasons from Diamond Dynasty, one of the many game modes on Diamond Dynasty you can play on. And I have to admit something real quick. I had to restart because I actually played the third game when I wasn't supposed to. And yeah, we're back at 2-0, but on a different schedule. So we're facing the Cairo Cats. And this is a global baseball league, so we're playing in Egypt in this one. So if you guys want to be able to understand it, I recommend getting MLB The Show. I mean, I'm not sponsored, but MLB The Show 25 has a lot of amazing features. I just wish, however, they improve on a few things, which I'll probably make another video on that in the near future. Anyway, this is Tim Raines, a left fielder for our team, and there's a line drive in the right field that is a base hit. That's a huge one right there because Tim Raines is a fast runner. He's also a Hall of Famer, a recent Hall of Famer, not too long ago, a few years ago actually. And let's get ready to steal with ease. And it's a strike and save. Stole a base. So Chandler Simpson is waiting. He's also very fast. That's why he's in the top 3 guys in the lineup. And the next pitch. And that's a pop into the right side. That is going to be caught. Probably shouldn't have swung at that. It's kind of interesting, though. Cairo Cats. That is a interesting team. I wonder if I can unlock their stadiums. I mean, it would be cool if I can. I don't think I can do it on the Switch, but I think you can on, like, Xbox and PlayStation, which is one of the reasons why I'm going to move to another console in the future, because I don't want to be using a console that basically is limiting me. And that's a base hit center field. Here comes Raines, and that's going to be a run. Make it 1-0. Warriors. I'm the Texas Warriors, by the way, so that's my team. Probably should have made it more Warrior-like, especially with the yellow helmets. Ugh. So we got a 1-0 lead right now. Corey is number 3, not number 4, because he's a power hitter, and they say he went around. That's what you call breaking the wrist in baseball. So when you bat and you go across the line at the front of the plate, that is what they call the plane. And if you break that, that's a strike on you. That's why they call it a check swing. Although some umpires miss the calls because they're human. There's Alodolis Casea. Let's see if he can get some pop in his bat right here. So Michael King, the pitcher for the Cairo Cats, is trying to hold us, and he will not! Deep left field, and you can forget about it! Look at the pyramids. Whoa! Right into the sand. Don't tell Anakin, though. Star Wars. I don't like sand. It's coarse. And that was a big home run right there, and they decided to remove him for Drew Rasmussen. Okay. This is going to be interesting. And he is on the mound as a relief pitcher. So we got 3-0 lead in the first inning. And a line fly ball deep right field. The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. robs us. But a big home run by Garcia just pretty much puts a dent in their confidence. Now here's my pitcher. Dodgers, Dustin May. He is a very dangerous fastball throwing pitcher. And he also has a very dangerous sinker too. So don't underestimate him. And there's a fly ball left field. Raines underneath this one. Makes the easy catch in left field. Fernando Tatis Jr. used to be shortstop. Now he's a outfielder. And whoa, sinker went way outside. And that's a strike at 98 miles an hour. We're going to throw a circle change. And he got a little late on that one because he got a little piece of it. Swing and a miss. He went down swinging, and that was a hard one. Dustin May had that heat. Bryce Harper, very dangerous hitter, though. He can hit home runs up against both pitchers, lefty and righty, so I have to make sure to throw pitches that he can't strike and kill out of the park, meaning like he'll hit a home run. So the pitch, that's a swing and a miss. Using the buttons on the controller really helped with me throwing those strikes. Speaking of Bryce Harper, there's my Bryce Harper coming up, along with Troy Glaus and Moises Besteros. I don't know how to say that right. And Jason Foley. And for anyone that wondering about the numbers, that's like their rating was changed, and the color in the background determines. And it's bronze, and that's Bryce Harper, and they come up with the overrated chance. He used to wear number 34 when he was with Washington, but he chose number 3 because 34 was once worn by Roy Halladay, and he decided to respect his legacy. So he decided to wear 3, and then he would later retire 34 for Roy Halladay, who was a star pitcher for the Phillies, and earlier on, the Blue Jays. And whoa! Sadly, Roy Halladay passed away in an accident, so rest in peace to him. So now Bryce Harper, showing respect as he does, is going to wear his number, and nasty swing. Shouldn't have swung at that. Okay, there's Troy Gloss at the plate, and Jason Foley gets a nasty strikeout right there. That was nasty. Well, try better next time. Whoa, line drive, and now that's almost out of play, but that was way foul because it went left of the line, so that's why it's a foul ball. And, whoa, went under it. Yeah, I went under that one. You could tell, because if you go under the ball too much, like go low the baseball, where the baseball is in the plate or the strike zone, you have a tendency to pop out or fly out, which is why you have to be careful whenever you use power swing at the plate. And swinging low like I just did is an easy grounder. So that's an easy out. Unfortunately, though, we haven't scored. So we got to deal with some tough hitters. Aaron Judge, Jose Ramirez, and Bobby Witt Jr. Aaron Judge is up, and he's one of the most powerful hitters in baseball today. He hit 62 home runs in 2022, and ever since then became the all-time American League season home run king. The all-time record is 73, and strike three looking, sit down. Another strikeout right there. Jose Ramirez, he was denied the 40-40 club because of a game, which I don't know why. And he is one of the most underrated hitters in the game today, and destroyed the career of Tim Anderson. People say that because there was a brawl that happened, and ever since then, Tim Anderson's career just went downhill. There's Bobby Witt Jr., one of the fastest players in the game today. So if you get plays like that, you better pray you get a good throw. And yo! Good throw. Now we are back at top of the lineup. Raines, Simpson, and Seager. Let's roll. There's Javier Assad is on the mound. He's actually a Cub in real life. And Raines was a very big hitter right here. And we're going to watch this guy's pitch right here. And I swung high. And that's going to be a easy out center field, because I did not have a good swing. So we got to watch it here. So Assad's going to be trying to get us something good. Line drive, right field. That is... Oh! That's why Fernando Tatis Jr. is in the outfield. He's one of the best fielding players in the game today because of that. And there's Corey Seager hitting RBI single in the first. So he was responsible for our power surge. And that's fouled off to the left. And that's out of play. Of course, they're applying that. No one caught it. So we got 2 outs, and Seager's on 0-1. Good eye. That was a high pitch. They do high pitches so that we could throw off a hitter. So when he swings, no respect. And that was a high one. I still swung. And that's over a very exposed dugout. That's where pitchers practice their warm-ups. And we have a 2-strike approach coming our way. Oh! Like the crack of the bat, but unfortunately that's not deep enough. Easy catch. Yordan Alvarez makes the catch, and he's going to be leading off along with Contreras and Morale. This is the last inning because these are 3-inning games. Now Alvarez is up, and I just got warned that my pitcher's getting tired, but I'm going to let him pitch the entire game because I can. And whoa, that sweeper, which is almost like a slider, went inside, and that was in the zone, and that would have been crushed if we timed it right. So let's get this in. Fouled away again. The sinker has a lot of movement, but we're going to try and give him some more heat instead. Just a little outside. And fouled back. We got this coming in. Now he finally gets a ground ball to Gloss, who takes advantage of his slow speed and gets the out of first base. If it was someone faster, he'd probably beat it out. And they just told me he's out of energy. Usually that means he's prone to throw wild or prone to have a vulnerable game, but I'm doing okay with him. So we got easy outs here. Strike one. Good pitch right there. 0-1. Grounded up the middle. No hitter. Their first hit of the game. Yikes. Not good. And Fernando Tatis Jr. has a chance to do some damage because he's one of the most powerful hitters in the game. One time, he hit a walk-off home run after he did his stride too early, but he still made a pose and got it out. And he got caught looking! The sweeper went in the zone! Complete game shutout, a 3-inning game, and that's a good way to get our third straight win. And doing the shaking of hands. Good game, sir. Good game. And they're high-fiving and everything, and the Cairo Cats not happy at all. And look at this, the show 25 logo, and showing the highlights of Seager's base hit. And then the biggest one of all, Adolis Garcia's home run. A big 2-run jack said that secures the victory. And then there was Troy Gloss's great diving play to make the throw at first base. And even the great diving play of Fernando Tatis Jr. Hats off to him. And the big play... Oh, okay then. That was weird. Well, that was unexpected. I mean, that's a very important thing you got to have online. And I think I need to take get a good fix on that real quick. Thankfully, I know how to fix that. First, you go to crossplay. You turn it off. It forces the game to go back on. And then after that, as soon as it takes some time to do that, you put it back on. Now, I'm going to go back to my Diamond Dynasty and see if I hope I didn't get the loss. Probably won't get any rewards, though, sadly, because unfortunately that's how it is sometimes. So, we're going to go check on my mini seasons, see what happened there. And what did they tell me? I got the win. Okay, I'm happy with that. So, the little weird moment, but now you know. If you have a network here, you just turn it on and off on the crossplay, and then you fix it. So, now that you got that fixed out of the way, I got the win still, and that's all. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless you out. Don't forget it.